trying to enjoy a little lunch. But no, every time he's here, paparazzi people want to find us, huh? Every time you're here. Every time you're here. Well, it's gotta be you because they rarely get us. We don't do anything. Nope. We're boring. Only when Tom's here.
Turn all of the dirty laundry inside out and create awkward situations that make the stars feel uncomfortable. Tom Holland is known for being chased by the paparazzi more than anyone else, and in his recent interview with GQ, the actor revealed the nightmares that he has, and because of this intense life and the paparazzi. Make sure you stay till the end of this video because this is something you definitely need to know about Tom Holland. He was only 19 years old when Tom first appeared on the big screen as Spider-Man, and since then, the actor gained enormous popularity. His fan base is impressive, his girlfriend, Zendaya, is beautiful, and his life is a dream. But do we really know what's been hidden behind the scenes of Tom Holland's life? Not completely. Tom Holland has always been very secretive when it comes to his private life, and that is why we know almost nothing about his ex-girlfriends. You don't think that he's ever dated anyone before Zendaya, do you? Anyways, Zay and Tom are always trying to keep it as far away from the public life as possible, but the paparazzi managed to get them kissing in a car. The PDA photos were immediately leaked online, and it was the first time Tom Holland addressed the situation and expressed his feelings about his privacy being violated. Back in the days, the actor said, "One of the downsides of our fame is that privacy isn't really in our control anymore. And the moment that you think is between two people that love each other very much is now a moment that is shared with the entire world." Tom continued by saying, "I've always been really adamant to keep my private life private because I share so much of my life with the world anyway. We sort of felt robbed of our privacy." When asked about his relationship with Zendaya, Tom replied, "It's not a conversation that I can have without her. You know, I respect her too much to say. This isn't my story, it's our story, and we'll talk about what it is when we're ready to talk about it together." Zendaya also didn't like the fact that they were photographed without being asked about it and said, "It was quite strange and weird and confusing and invasive." She then added that she understands that they are famous, but still, it would be cool to have some privacy. "The equal sentiment we both share is just that when you really love and care about somebody, some moments are things you wish were your own," Zendaya said. "I think loving someone is a sacred thing and a special thing and something that you want to deal with and go through and experience and enjoy amongst the two people that love each other." This is something that you have definitely heard a million times, and if you're a Tom Daya fan now, we'll reveal to you something that many people might not know about Tom Holland. In another interview with GQ, the actor confessed that he is a bad sleeper. He has trouble sleeping due to the intensity of his life, and he also thinks that the paparazzi isn't helping it. The actor revealed that he is a terrible sleeper, a sleepwalker, and even a sleep undresser. 4 of the 10 sleeps I wake up completely naked, Tom Holland said. But as you know, Tom Holland is very creative, and when he has weird dreams or some troubles with sleeping, he has a trick that helps him. Okay, so I'll tell you how you do it. Essentially, when you're asleep, your brain is working way faster than when it's awake. John Watts, the director of 3 Spider-Man movies, told me this, and it worked. If you are in a dream and you read something, say a stop sign, and you turn around, when you look back at the stop sign, it will have changed. So what you do is, and this is where it sounds stupid, you set an alarm for every hour of the day when you're awake. When the alarm goes off, you read something. So I'm reading. What happens is, when you do it for a long time, you start to do that in your sleep. Sometimes, if I'm having a really bad dream, I'll look at a sign and go, "Oh, I'm dreaming." And then you have free reign to do whatever you want. Tom Holland even believes that he can influence his dreams, and he said that once he ended up flying around the Golden Gate Bridge. We can't 100% say if that was his imagination or the actor is really capable of influencing his dreams, but it does sound awesome. Tom also admitted that once he started working on the Spidey movies, he didn't take a break, and this is probably what made him feel tired. But it's safe to say that this is the price that Tom is paying for being famous and loved by millions of people. Tom is stepping into the role that Robert Downey once occupied for Marvel, which is his favorite character and in a lot of ways the soul of the Marvel universe, says Joe Russo, the Spidey movie director and producer. "Since I got cast as Spider-Man, I haven't really taken a break. I find myself ringing my dad, Dominic Holland, a comedian and author, for stuff that I should definitely know how to do," he says. "Dad, how do I put the washing machine on?" Even though it may sound funny, but it looks like Tom Holland is thinking about taking a break from acting. In his recent interview, Tom Holland revealed that he thinks it's time for him to move on and quit acting because he wants to focus on something that seems more important for him, a family. "Maybe it's time for me to move on. I have to take Peter Parker into account as well, because he is an important part of my life. And then he added, if I'm playing Spider-Man after I'm 30, I've done something wrong. Tom Holland then clearly stated that he really loves children and he can't wait to become a father. I like children, I can't wait to be a father, I can and will wait, but I can't. My father has always been a fantastic role model for me. That's something I believe I've picked up from him, so I'm thinking of becoming a primary school teacher or anything along those lines. When the actor was asked about his future as a Spider-Man, Tom answered extremely honestly. The truthful answer is, I've done a whole press tour where all I do is lie. The truth is that you're not going to like the truth. I don't know the answer to that question, he then continued. I don't know what the future of Spider-Man looks like. I don't know whether I'm going to be a part of it. Spider-Man will always live on in me, and I know that the producer Amy Pascal and the studios are keen to figure out what the next chapter of Spider-Man looks like. If that happens to be with me, then that's very exciting, but you know, if it's time for me to walk away, then I'll do so proudly. There is definitely a sense for me as an actor that this is the last time that I could potentially don the suit. So a lot of emotion came from the actor saying goodbye, which is one of the biggest themes throughout this film, Tom Holland explained. But it looks like our superhero is seriously aiming to quit acting and start a family, with Zendaya of course. But what about Zendaya? Is she ready to become a mom? Probably not, according to a source close to the couple. The source said, while Zendaya isn't quite ready to have children, she isn't giving up on the notion of getting married, and yes, she is madly in love with Tom. Even though Zendaya is not ready yet, Tom Holland will probably walk away from his acting career little by little, as he recently said. I don't want to say goodbye to Spider-Man, but I feel like we might be ready to say goodbye to Spider-Man. I don't want to be responsible for holding back the next young person that comes in who deserves it just as much as I do. Sounds pretty sad, and we hope that the actor will change his mind. Let's hope for the best. Do you think Tom Holland is really done with acting? Is there any chance the actor will wear the Spidey costume again? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you really like our content. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Happy birthday. You look great today.